Do pick up that today's special, and there's that watch, $49. That's less than $10, 9 something on your credit card today.
Well, there you go.
Whoa.
Good math there, Heidi.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was sheer luck.
Okay, now we're going to move on to another phenomenal New Year's prize. And again, these are special offers while Heidi's here. We have Flex 5 Flex on everything, which was really surprised to all of us, actually.
Yeah.
Heidi has been here how many years now?
13.
13. We've never had a day where everything has 5 Flex.
Never.
Everything.
Never.
Now we're going to talk about this drop dead gorgeous necklace.
Yep.
We have the matching earrings. The necklace started out at $179.95. Right now, with only a little bit left, we have $90 off. 5 flex pays, and then of course we have the earrings. They started at $129.95, and that's day in and day out. That's a very good price.
That is true.
They're $79.95. I have
these
3
earrings.
colors, and that's in pierced or clip. So here's the 3 options we have. We have the beautiful, what are we calling this one
specifically? That's the jet, the clear,
This is
I
the
believe.
clear. And I am wearing, look, we're all wearing them. I'm wearing the amethyst, which is beautiful. And Heidi, you're wearing the aqua. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous.
Oh my gracious. And by the way, look at with that beautiful today's, look at that ring.
That is so pretty. Oh yeah, that's our this day only ring. Wait, hold it still. You're gonna want to show it again.
Look at that.
Look, Victoria's
Look at these together. I mean, you know, and this was just dumb luck that look at how that all works together.
Isn't that pretty?
Isn't that fabulous? Girls, now this to me looks like Daddy passed this, you know, bought this for you, or bought this for your mother, and then you inherited this. And it's just one of those very, very special pieces.
So nice.
So elongating, so beautiful. And guess what? $89. $89 for just a magnificent piece of art.
That's really pretty.
Is that crazy, girl?
I just can't stop looking at that blue on you. It's so pretty.
Whoa.
It really pops.
Whoa. You know, and it's so elongating and skinny and sexy.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh
you
gosh.
know, whether you're wearing it in, you know, in this, you know, the plunging V-neck, wow, or on a turtleneck, you could just have it, because there's something that's very sophisticated and clean about this necklace and the lines of this piece. You know, but of course, what is it? Is it these beautiful beads that are hand knotted in between each and every, or is it the articulation in this elongated, beautiful, almost like a zipper look? It's almost like a zipper that comes down to this beautiful pear shape that is huge and magnificent. A Heidi Daus luminescence crystal that is hand cut with almost 68 individual cuts in every single one of these crystals, girls. And you know what? We didn't just leave it there with the fancy cut. We have it right here. Look, going across this beautiful piece here, princess cuts in crystal, and the background is done in the black diamond.
That's gorgeous.
So it really is a killer.
Did you have this specially cut for you?
Yes, we did.
That main stone? I mean,
yes, we did.
It's so pretty.
And look at these earrings. I mean, are these earrings the sexiest things going?
Here's the thing. Have you ever had the situation where you're like, oh my gosh, I've been invited to something really nice, and I've got to go out and get jewelry because you bought a specific dress or something.
That's right.
You will spend a fortune on some costume piece. You know, you've done it. We've all crummy. It feels tinty.
It is
doesn't
light,
come with a real
crummy.
light. And you're so desperate because, of course, you're shopping for everything last minute that you just you easily spent more than $89 on a necklace.
That's
and it didn't even come close.
That's right.
To how really truly magnificent these pieces are. Don't do that. And also wanted to show you. I took mine off. My dress is okay, but isn't it really boring now? Like I feel like I'm so naked. I need zhuzh. But here's the thing.
It's like armor.
Well, the nice thing about it is, because you look at it with your drop shoulder and it looks great and all that, but put it on with a regular outfit. Like this is just kind of a basic dress I put on. But look what happened. I took it off and all of a sudden my dress and my whole outfit just is kind of like, meh. You put something on from Heidi. And so don't hesitate. This isn't something you only pull out on New Year's Eve.
No.
Although it's ready for New Year's Eve, which is great. It's ready for that great cruise. But this one I do think, if you have a pretty top like you were talking about, all those oversized big tops that we're wearing that are wonderfully comfortable, really are almost canvases for your jewelry.
Exactly, and you know, that is such a great point. There's so many of those wonderful, comfortable shirts that we're, you know, that they're now making in silks and velvets and so forth, that, you know, you can really look fabulous and be comfortable, are canvases for this jewelry. And to be able to have that the long length of this piece, this beautiful beaded necklace that has this My Inheritance look about it, that really looks like a piece that was handed down to generations. And by the way, girls, if I want to look at that back with your amethyst,
here, we'll
look at that. I mean, that was not, I'm not that smart. I didn't think of that. But boy, I should have.
It works.
That surely does.
This is on this day only. And again, let me remind you, when you see the rings that we're wearing right now, the price is only good for 20 minutes.
Okay.
On that ring. So if you want to do that whole clear story, and again, here is, look at this. I'll just slide this in. This is our today special in clear. So if you kind of, you know, if you really want to go with the easiest to incorporate in your wardrobe, it's always the clear or the jet black.
Exactly.
Those are easy. Then I want to show you my amethyst ring, which is a this day only.
Isn't
Looks
that
fantastic.
gorgeous?
Back to the amethyst collection. I almost don't want them to shoot me because I have nothing. It's like, quick, someone throw a necklace on me.
And then look at that. Isn't
that
that pretty? And then
you know what
look
you end
at
up looking
look
like?
at the aqua.
Oh yeah, wait.
Whoa.
Oh, stop it.
Look at this. I mean, is that gorgeous? That is. Girls, you know, between the earring, the ring, and the necklace, you are all set. You can just, you know, you can just flap your eyelashes and say, oh yes, Daddy gave it to me.
and add a little southern twang to it.
Oh yeah, you really have to add that little southern.
Daddy. Papa, little something.
You know,
it's from the family.
Oh, you know, this is a true story. We were at this incredible place in New York City. They were having a jewelry show of one of my favorite Italian designers ever, and they were having, you know, it was like a 75-year anniversary, and we were, my whole staff, we went to the show. And the people are, you know, these wonderful ladies are looking around at all the beautiful jewelry, and she said, well, did Daddy give me that? And we were like, oh, really?
Stop it, seriously?
And it was like, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're like,
Didn't Daddy give me that? You scratched her eyes out back later.
It's so true. So I walked over to like the biggest, most gorgeous thing, and I said, did my mommy give me that one? I can't remember.
That's awesome. Well, if you can't do that, like most of us can't, you can get darn close with the look here. I mean, and that really is, I said this very early on. It is. I said this early on. You wear this and you walk into anything. It's the cruise dinner, you know, it's maybe it's a bridal, maybe you're gonna go to a wedding, an evening wedding, or maybe you're just wearing it with a great dress or a great top, and you really do feel like $1 million. You know, and I think that's where Heidi takes us. She takes us to this magical land that, and she does these pieces in real gemstones, by the way, and they're in some of the most expensive stores in the world. You can say Dubai, England, you know, she has her gemstone pieces, and Heidi lets us play in that world. And I think that's also what we all want. You know, if you love jewelry, we want that magic. You know,
we do.
But we can't get the pieces that are real gemstones. And you know, it's funny because some of her gemstone clients, I have no doubt wear your fashion pieces.
Oh, without question.
Yeah,
without
I'm sure
question.
they do.
You know, I don't know about you, but I would sure love to have one of each of these than one of something that, because, you know, in the real thing, what are you going to get for, let's see, what's that, $270 in a fine jewelry piece? Like, you know, you got to get your specs out, you got to get your readers out to see whatever it is that might be around your neck.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know, I would rather have a whole lot of bang for my buck, and in this case, that beautiful, beautiful amethyst, or that fabulous aqua, and then the most classic in the clear with the jet. I'm telling you, girls, treat yourself. We have a lot of people on the phone right now. We have sold over 570.
Well, and I think the exciting thing about this too is with our flex pay, there's 5 flex on both. It's really easy. Any major credit card or PayPal. If I don't get a necklace on when they shoot me up close again, I'll just put all my jewelry like this. So what we have It's 5 flex pay. And that's your major credit card or PayPal, and you spread your payments out over 5 months, but you get it right away. It's interesting because a lot of times you'll get fashion jewelry and it looks and feels like fashion jewelry in person.
Yes, yeah.
When you get this at home, you're so going to appreciate the quality. It's like, oh, yep. It feels good. It looks right. It looks expensive, and it is an expensive process.
Yes.
And it comes with a lifetime warranty. This is absolutely unlike any other jewelry out there. And when you walk into a room or you go into an event, you really do feel like the belle of the ball.
Yeah.
It could be, and it's funny because you shouldn't outshine the bride, but trust me, you kind of might.
It kind of might happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, really, you know, so many of our girls, you know, who buy a piece like this, they'll buy this necklace and then pick the dress around the necklace.
That's right.
Because it is so fabulous and such a, you know, an eye catcher, and of course very elongating with a beautiful shift, a very simple straight dress, you know, that's so comfortable, and you know, you can wear your comfortable shoes, and but you have that fabulous necklace and you are gorgeous. Look at the earrings, that long and skinny look that are available, by the way, in both pierced and in clips. So we have yours for you. So all you need to do is pick yours, whether it is that classic wonderful clear, which by the way, look at how perfect it is back with that today's special clear multi-set. So unbelievably gorgeous. The whole set, it has that same feel, doesn't it? Art Deco.
Gosh, yes.
And very, very, very wearable.
You can see it really picks up on it too.
Right?
It picks on the mill graining.
Yeah,
so we have the aqua, which is what Heidi's wearing. We have the light amethyst, and we have the clear. You have the earrings. We have the necklace. The necklace itself is basically $90 off. It's a huge savings. I mean, and certainly at the full price, $179, great piece.
Sure.
At $89.95, even better. So take advantage of the 5 flex